My name is James Rowlands, and I am a lifelong wrestling fan. In 2015, I started a podcast with my friend, Dan White, reviewing the WWE Network and seeing if it's worth the $9.99 a month. It was. And since then, every month we watch the latest WWE pay-per-views, NXT, and now 205 Live. Still continuing our journey through the network, watching ECW, WCW, and all its classic content. Until we've watched it all, we are with you, and we are the WNR.
32 women from 13 different countries with unique styles and journeys, all with one common goal: to become the winner of the first ever Mae Young Classic.
Yes, hello, I am James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by
Dan White.
And it is the WNR121 episode 121, and it is the second round of the Mae Young Classic. We are here to bring you all of the 16 women having 8 matches to become the first winner of the Mae Young Classic. So Dan, it's time for more ass kicking and history making. The next stage of Mae Young Classic is on the way. But let's not forget why this is called the Mae Young Classic.
There will never be another Mae Young. She was a pioneer in every respect, kicking down doors everywhere she went, proving that girls can do everything boys can do, only better. Her career spanned an unprecedented 8 decades. She was a trailblazer, a champion, and proud to have been a professional wrestler.
She'll tear a hole in you, the one you can't repair.
Oh! How did he take down?
But I still love her, I don't really care.
Sure, I got money.
Hell, you waiting on theater? Sit down. You get 5 cards.
When we were young, oh, we did enough. When it got cold, ooh, we bundled up. I can't be told, I can't be done. It's better to feel pain than nothing at all. So pay attention now.
A straight flush. Read them in your
Standing on your porch, screaming out, and I won't leave until you come downstairs.
The first thing you know, you'll want to cuddle.
When we were young, oh, we didn't know. When it got cold, ooh, we bundled up. I can't be told.
I'll have exactly what they're having. And I'm so thrilled to be here tonight with you fans. It's you fans that makes me bound and determined to be here on my 100th birthday to be representing you. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Now, we celebrate the life of the legendary Mae Young. Mae, your legacy will live forever.
So how many wrestlers you got in the tournament, James?
Oh, if you want to start on that straight away, I mean, we're round and all the talk before it. Yes, in the first round that we had, part 1 and part 2 are now available, the WNR podcast. I did lose 2 of my 3 picks. I lost Tessa Blanchard in a great match against Kairi Sane, and I lost Zia Lee. But I have still got Shayna Bazsler, who I am adamant was my number 1 pick, and is still going to be, you know what I mean? Look at her.
Well, she may be your number 1 pick, but she's your own.
My only one. But how many have you got left then, Dan?
I've got 2 left. Vanessa Bourne was knocked out by Serena Deeb, who is the shaven-headed Serena from the Straight Edge Society. Didn't realise that. I've still got Princesca Sergei and I've still got Candice LeRae.
Yeah, and as we start the show from Full Sail University, Orlando, Florida, we see the last 16 women for the Mae Young Classic next to the trophy as we begin. But yeah, we should say as well, we do predictions. We have 3 prediction tables that we do, pay for you predictions, NXT predictions, and of course the bonus points. And this is what it's all about now. Mae Young Classic is all about bonus points. But points don't start happening for us, even though Dan's got 2 through, until the quarterfinals. So that means whoever gets through to the quarterfinals gets a point. And
that's
then
the next round.
That's the next round. So a point for whoever gets through the next round. And then a point for the semi-final, a point for the final, and if you win, another 2 points. But as well as that, we have got the point. If either of us face each other and beat the other one, we get a point as well. So as we head forward towards the second round, it is going to be exciting.
James, well, after an entertaining first round, the field has been halved. 16 competitors remain in the hunt to become the winner of the inaugural event. The charismatic and enigmatic Kairi Sane is still in the mix, as is the former UFC fighter Shayna Bazsler.
You're damn right.
And then, what, you just fucking missed out mine. Not only to mention the amazing Princesca Sergei and Candice LeRae, who are obviously going to go on to win the thing. And thanks to a win over Marty Bell, Rachel Evers is among those wrestlers who are a 3 count away from making it to the quarterfinals.
Well, more thrillers and upsets are on the way. More stand-up performances from little-known wrestlers looking to make name for themselves are coming too. The Mae Young Classic will only get better from this point.
As we've seen with the Cruiserweight Classic and United Kingdom Championship tournament, the second round often trumps the first.
So we've got the round 16 matches that we're going to see here tonight. We've got Abby Laith versus Rachel Evers.
We have Princesca Sergei, my pick, going against Mercedes Martinez.
Do the next one as well.
We've also got Nicole Savoy, go pick, my other one of 2 remaining in the competition.
All right.
Candice LeRae.
Yeah, we've got Mia Yim versus my pick, Shayna Bazsler.
Your only pick.
Yeah. Kairi Sane versus Bianca Belair.
We've got Dakota Guy going against Rhea Ripley. Serena Deeb going against larger-than-life Piper Niven.
And, of course, Lacey Evans versus Toni Storm. And we're going to highlight a couple of must-see matches here. And in a David versus Goliath battle, the feisty Dakota will take on a hard-hitting Rhea Ripley.
Kai entered the tournament as one of the more experienced competitors, and it showed. She did well to make the green Kavita Devi look strong in the opening round. This time she'll have a more skilled foe on the opposite side of the ring.
Yeah, Ripley was impressive in a slugfest with Miranda Salinas, and she has a presence to be one of the event's biggest stars. But as I said, I want to have more competition. I think she will offer it here.
Shayna Bazsler is perhaps the second round's most intriguing matchup. It's a clash between a veteran of the independent scene and a woman in the midst of making her transformation from MMA to pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Bazsler is a promising prospect, a skilled grappler with knock-you-off-your-feet power.
Yeah, I think she's true, and she's lined up to face an experienced opponent who's likely to draw the best from her. And Yim's meeting with Sarah Logan was one of the stand-up matches of the first round, wasn't it? Can Yim continue her momentum against Bazsler? Will the former Impact Wrestling talent advance? Or will WWE decide to showcase the rising Bazsler instead? Well, I fucking hope they go for Bazsler in that one. Those questions make this a contest that are worth waiting for.
Piper Niven wasn't one of the wrestlers most fans buzzed about heading into the event, but that is set to change. Got herself noticed with a strong showing against Santana Garrett. Niven employs an old school style reminiscent of what one would see on the United Kingdom's World of Sport. She's unique and has big time power.
Well, with a match against the well-travelled Serena Deeb ahead of her, she's bound to make sure she's a pivotal part of the Mae Young Classic conversation. And the quality of matches will improve overall. Many of the most unpolished prospects didn't make it this far.
Despite being perhaps the 2 most complete wrestlers in the tourney, Toni Storm and Sane won't light the world on fire in the second round. Their next opponents aren't great.
No, Sane will face former track star Bianca Belair, and Storm is set to clash with Lacey Evans. Both Belair and Evans are NXT prospects who have been a solid but not spectacular.
Well, Sane and Storm will have to hope they advance to produce something more memorable. Even so, it will be fun to see those 2 doing what they do the best. The elbow-dropping Pirate and the top hat-wearing Bruiser have personality to spare.
Yeah, we've got the matches now. We've got the tail of tape of each of the women that we didn't have last week's show. But as we get this thing started, we see Cassius Ohno in the crowd. And he's, of course, cheering on Rachel Evers, who's just come out here now. So, yeah, Abby Leif versus Rachel Evers is our first match of this podcast. Of course, part 2 will be coming to you to have all the quarterfinal matches on the Mae Young Classic. And then Wednesday, we will bring in you the semi-finals and final a day after it's happened live on the WWE Network. So, Abby Leif, Rachel Evers, which one do you want to go for in this one?
Abby Leif.
Okay.
She beat Jazzy Gabert.
Yeah, Abby Leif's really impressive in the last round, weren't she?
Yeah.
Like I said, beat Jazzy Gabert. Who did Rachel Evers?
Marty Bell.
Yeah, Rachel Evers in the last round to get here. Yeah, so Abby Leif, tell her tape down, go on.
She was born 27th of June 1990. She's 27 years old. She's from Seattle, Washington, US. She was trained by Combat Zone Wrestling Academy and Drew Gulak, who we know from 205 Live. She's 5'4" and she's 126 pounds. What about Paul Ellering's daughter?
Yeah, well, Rachel Evers was born December 28th, 1992, which makes her 24 years old, residence in Orlando, Florida, and of course Paul Ellering is her father. She's gone by Rachel Evers, Rachel Ellering, Rachel Fazio. I think Evers is a little bit different because, of course, you've got Ellering with the Authors of Pain. You don't want to get too confused there. She's 5'6", weighing 142 pounds. She's from St. Paul, Minnesota. She was She was trained by Lance Storm, and her
Can
debut.
I have a moment, please?
And her debut, Dan. When was your debut of your one?
Debuted in 2011.
Mine debuted 21st of November 2015. So we're going to get this match underway, and straight away both girls going for it in the early going. Leif backing Evers up into the corner, running the second rope, and a lovely little hip toss. Evers goes to the outside.
Leif's blonde one, isn't she?
Yeah. And here comes Abby Leif now, diving to the outside through the middle rope.
Oh, that was a slight little botch there, but she done really well. I mean, she, as we said before, she had a very impressive win over Jazzy Gabert. Quite a good match. Rachel Evers, Marty Bell wasn't as good in my opinion. I think that was probably the worst match of the first round.
Evers just kicked out of that.
Oh.
Leif, that's why I call it suicide dive, because you go outside, you can land any way. Throws Evers in, tries to get a pin, like I say. Shoulder up by Rachel Evers. Yeah, Evers and Bell, let me see. Oh, wait a minute! And there's a diamond cut, because I know you don't like me calling it an RKO. Evers hits it on Leif. Running senton.
Two.
Oh, my God. There's not enough room
Leif managed to kick out.
There's not enough room to talk at the moment. Evers trying to put Leif away very early. Both women started this very, very quickly. Yeah, 3.5. Best of the first show I put for her and Rachel Evers.
Oh, a lovely spinning leg drop off the second rope. Goes for another cover, but Leif managing to kick out.
No, you're right about Evers. Yeah, 1 out of 5. Worst match for me. So she's got a lot to do. And I think she's done more in the early going of this match than she did in the entire first round. I think this is the difference now, what we're going to see. You know, every woman's going to turn opportunity for the quarterfinal place as Evers missed Abby Leif there.
Oh, Leif going for a back suplex, but Evers held on to the ropes and then met Evers with a big kick to the face.
Oh, bicycle kick, but Leif gets up, responds.
Oh, a double bicycle kick. We know how much James loves people doing moves on each other, like the same move on each other. And both women are knocked out on the mat. Who's going to get up first?
Well, exactly. But this is what we, in the Mae Young Classic, brings the fans to their feet in this one, like a double bicycle kick. And Leif showing so much toughness into this.
Well, the diamond cutter followed by the running senton, and she managed to kick out of that.
But Evers, though, to her credit, part of the NXT roster, wants to show her toughness, wants to impress her dad. Think of the lineage that he's had managing the Road Warriors over the years. Both women slowly getting to the feet now and trading right hands. And Leif's definitely got the fans behind her. She wins the forearm contest.
Oh, follows up with 3 lovely kicks there. You know, ending with a spinning heel kick to the face. Leif's going up top.
No, she's banging that top turnbuckle, trying to get a crowd into it. They're behind her as she goes to, making her way to the top rope. But Evers stops her on the way up. Has got planned here. Oh my God! Power slam off the top!
She turn that round too. Oh! But Leif managing to kick out.
Oh, I don't believe it.
She has got some certain toughness.
Oh my God. Great power there by Evers off the top with a power slam. You don't see that every day in Leif. Serious trouble now. But she's getting to her feet, and Evers seems to be enjoying this. Look how much the fans are loving it.
Feet in the front row.
What's Evers got planned here? Oh!
Gets caught with a power bomb. Rolls up 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
And just like that, Abby Leif goes through.
My God, Evers looked to be on top. Evers looked to be on top of that one. And all of a sudden, that one reverse with a powerbomb, sitting down on Rachel Evers, gets the pin. But Leif again, second match, second time she's been beaten the crap out of. Nowhere. What an incredible match. Well, incredible set of moves there. We've seen the replay. Evers with a power slam. Thought she had it. Maybe overconfidence played a slight factor in that. But Leif, the toughness, as we see the end. I mean, the end probably wasn't the best after what we saw during a match, but still, I accept that. Not bad in my books.
Rachel Evers' toughness coming out yet again.
So, and look at this, sign of respect at the end as well.
Big handshake and a cuddle.
Handshake, and just a sign of respect. Leif saying, yeah, Evers, you did very well here. Evers will go back to NXT, but fair play. She got through to the second round, but unfortunately only one woman can make it through to the quarterfinals in this one, and it was Abby Leif. So Leif books her place into the quarterfinals of the Mae Young Classic, and what a way to start the second round of the Mae Young. I mean, if the second round's going to be like that, then, I mean, deal me in, because I'm in for it. And it looks like up next, we're going to have one of our favourites as well, Piper Niven, going against Serena Deeb. As we see Lita and JR on commentary as well. They didn't do too bad a job on the first episode. I don't think I'm lying to you. The first 4 episodes that they've done. You know, Lita has got needs to be more confident in it, and like I say, JR's well past his prime, but still not too bad. But we do move on to the next match. So other things, the only problems with tournaments like this is half the competitors get eliminated in every round, which means favourites go home early. The crowd was split between Evers and Leif, and the fans showed their appreciation with dueling chants before the two ever made contact.
Yes, Evers is a former powerlifter, so she tried to control the match with strength. Leif used her agility and willingness to take a risk to keep herself in the fight. This was a smart pick to kick off the second round.
So the second match from round 2 featured Deeb taking on Scottish grappler Piper Niven. These two competitors are different in every way, which made for an interesting matchup.
Indeed, yes, and
Indeed.
Well, Deeb is trying to prove she is worth a second chance, while Niven is one of the youngest competitors in the tournament, looking to establish herself in the business. Their size difference also means they use different styles, and despite her experience advantage, Deeb came off as the underdog against Niven's overwhelming strength.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, Deeb has been in WWE before, like 2010 with the Straight Edge Society. Niven, she's done well to sport, but this is the biggest stage possible for her. And we'll run through the tail of tape. Which one? I'll go Piper Niven, Dan, so you go Serena Deeb.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the one that knocked out my chick. She was born 29th of June 1986. She's 31. She's still younger than me. Fuck. She's from Fairfax, Virginia, Seattle, Washington. She's 5'4". She's 130 £. She was trained. Fucking hell, she's been trained by Al Snow, Rip Rogers, the Nightmare Danny Davis, Robert Gibson, Greg Gagne, Dr. Death Steve Williams, Lance Storm, Les Thatcher, Tom Pritchard, and Terry Taylor, and she made her debut in 2005.
Well, you got to remember in OVW the amount of trainers that were there helping out over time. Like you say, Al Snow, Danny Davis, Les Storm, Terry Taylor, all down in developmental. Bit like in NXT now, the Performance Centre, where you got Sarah Del Rey as a coach and people like that down there. But anyway, Piper Niven, like we said, the former Viper, or Big Van Viper, as she likes to be known. Height, weight, 209
So she
pounds.
can nearly get in the 205 live.
She can nearly get into 205.
She looks like the size of 2 cruiserweights.
Slight over. 209 pounds. She was born May 13th, 1991, making her only 26 years old, from Ayr, Scotland. Seems all the best people come from Ayr, Scotland, doesn't it? It's weird. Drew McIntyre as well. Drew McIntyre, Whiplash, you all know him. Damien O'Connor from Source Wrestling School, and the debut was in 2008. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. How did Serena Deeb get here, Dan? Just remind me.
She had a lucky victory over Vanessa Bourne.
She had a lucky victory over Vanessa Bourne, did she?
Yeah, an undeserved victory.
Well, I'll tell you something. Piper Niven absolutely destroyed Santana Garrett in this one. And who have you got back, Dan?
Jessica, the fast count Carr.
Yeah, she is here refereeing in the second round as we see Serena Deeb coming out.
She goes and embraces the trophy, wiggling her backside as she does.
Well, she's touching it for luck. If she's touching it for luck, it will be the last time she touched it. And what finishes she got, Dan?
She has got the spear as a finisher.
And how would you say ring style? What was she like?
Technical,
yeah. Well, of course, my one is a bar brawler, being from Scotland. We're going to back down. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. Serena Deeb, second chance saloon for her, going against Piper Niven, and the whole world is oyster, basically. So, Niven. Deeb, here we go. Jessica, refereeing a nice handshake at the start. Deeb and Niven. I mean, Niven, very respectful. And in this match, here we go. This is going to be the second round. I mean, who's the favourite going into this one, Dan?
Well, I'd say Serena Deeb, seeing as though she knocked out a great competitor in Vanessa Bourne.
I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? You would think Deeb because of the experience, but you can't discredit the power as we see Niven there, just powering Deeb back to the turnbuckle, just showing the kind of power she's got. Playful punch, she gets caught with a shove.
But Serena there, responding with her right hand. Any effect on Niven, though?
No, and a deep collar and hour tie-up, and again, Niven winning the power exchange. No surprise. I think Deeb's got to use speed into this one. Oh, I said that was the most competitive match. 4 out of 5 for Niven versus Garrett.
I gave that a 3.5. And the Serena Deeb Vanessa Bourne, I only gave that a 2 out of 5. A 2.5 out of 5, sorry.
2 out of 5 I gave that. Ref didn't help. Oh, and Niven going to clothesline Deeb in a corner, but Deeb moves out of the way.
Serena's got a side headlock, tries for the headlock takedown, but it's not an easy feat on Piper Niven.
No, she's got the weight to back her up here, and like I say, she can use that to advantage. As Deeb just, there we go, just wrist it, a rake at face of Viper. Oh, shit. Trying to rake the face of Niven.
Have you noticed Jessica Carr's counter slow down?
Oh, that's good. She get more confidence, that's what we say. As Deeb trying to pick Niven up, and oh, no.
Oh, but Deeb with the roll up. Only getting a 2 count.
2. Can't keep Niven down, and Deeb right back to that side headlock. And just trying to wrench at the face of Niven, trying to wear her down. You've got to try and use the inexperience against her, you know, maybe try and punch her out. As Niven, oh.
Lovely back body drop there.
It shows the power slamming down Deeb. Now she's going to try and take advantage of this, is she? Here she goes.
Oh, running cross body. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh, 2. And a better count by Jessica.
Yeah.
As Niven there goes for the senton. Deeb puts her knees up. It's going to hurt Serena doing that, but still, it's an offensive move.
Back to that side headlock from Serena. Running up the ropes. Oh, finally gets a headlock takedown.
That's the way to do it. And now she's got Niven. What's Niven like on her back, Dan?
Well, I think she's the same height as she is standing up.
Oh, and now we've got the shoulders down, and Niven uses the strength. Get that right arm up. Deeb still wrenching away at the head. And this is a good game plan by Deeb. Like I say, she's got the experience over Niven. Niven's going to try and use the power again and pick her up.
Oh, goes for the back body drop again, but Serena rolling out of it. And now she's going with the right hands to the face.
She's working the jabs, and now, yeah.
Rocks Piper Niven back to the corner. Runs in, but gets caught by Niven. Deposited on the top rope.
And right, Deeb catches it and hits back.
Making her eat carpet or bouncing her head off the top turnbuckle. I'll let you decide.
And now Deeb off the top catches. Oh, Niven. Well, the monkey flip there, but Niven straight back up. And oh!
Finally gets a slam. And that was a hippo flip, not a monkey flip.
I don't know if she could try and get her up fully with that slam. Gets her down and Niven straight back up again. Oh!
The stunner. The reverse stunner. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh!
Niven managing to kick out.
Yeah, a kind of rude awakening there by Deeb. Twisting back the neck on Niven, but like so getting the shoulder up. And Niven's showing that she's tough and she wants to go through to the quarterfinals, the Mae Young Classic. And Deeb, no, she's not going to try this, is she?
Trying to get Niven up onto her shoulders. Oh, nah. And she's holding her back as if to say she's heavy. That's
well,
nasty.
she is. She's the heaviest woman in the competition. Deep couldn't get her. Oh, my God.
Cannonball! And it's just as impressive when a woman does it as opposed to Kevin Owens.
And now this has got to be it. Niven gets her back in position.
1, 2. Oh, well, she had all her weight on her arms, but Deeb managing to kick out.
And that's why it's called a kick out, because you use your legs to get your shoulders off the mat. But Niven there showing that he not a care in the world, just trying to squash Serena Deeb. Now can she go through to the next round, picking Deeb up?
Oh, Deeb with the backslide though.
Oh!
Flips Niven over with a lovely headlock takedown. Goes for the cover.
This is it.
1, 2.
Oh.
But Niven again managing to get her shoulder up at 2.
2. And now Deeb, a bit despondent. She's giving her best against Nick, keep her down at the moment. I mean, with variations to be seen using that neck, isn't it? You know, with the different neck breakers. As Niven's trying to get to the corner. And Deeb is trying to work her way up.
She's looking for that patented spear.
Oh!
Gets sidestepped by Niven. But Deeb puts the brakes on. Gets charged into the corner. Irish whip to the opposite corner. Chest first.
Reminds me when Bret Hart used to go chest first into the turnbuckle.
Oh, and now the Niven bomb, or the Vader bomb.
Oh, off the second.
1, 2. Oh. But Serena still managing to kick out.
Well, Niven can't believe it. I can't believe it. You'd expect a woman coming off weighing 200 pounds off the second rope to beat Serena Deeb. But Deeb, knowing this is her only chance after the success she did have to try and get there again, the biggest stage possible in WWE, managing to get the shoulder up. And Niven now... Oh, no. Uh-oh. Well, if the second rope didn't work, Dan...
Will the top rope work?
You don't think. And the fans seem to like this. Oh, my God. But you did say they've reinforced the ring, haven't you? So we should be all right.
Yes, they're using the same ring they used for Big Show versus Strowman.
Oh! Niven off the topless splash.
Oh.
Deeb moved.
Deeb looking for the spear, but Niven catching her and a sit-out bomb.
Which
2,
got her the
3.
victory in the first match. Gets a victory in the second one. And Niven was on the ropes there, but managed to pull out the victory. Very impressive. And what a nice surprise that Piper Niven, the girl who we saw on the World of Sport, is through to the quarterfinals of the Mae Young Classic. Fair play Niven. Fair play Deeb in that one. Lots of near. Dan, what did you think?
I thought it was quite a good match. Again, quite fast-paced. A lot of pinfall attempts. The referee done a lot better in this match. Yeah, you know, I thought this match could have gone either way. I even thought Serena Deeb had it a couple of times. If she'd have hit that spear, I reckon it would have been all over for Niven, though.
This is the thing. And Niven had that scout, didn't she? And she managed to dodge that and getting the victory. As we see Jess Cart, who, we got to say, we had to go out in the first episode, Dan. She is much, much better in this one, as she raises the hand of Piper Niven. You got to give credit to Jess Carr in that one. You didn't notice her, and that's what makes a good referee, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely.
But a good way to start. I mean, 2 matches in, 2 matches to go, and it may be a little bit surprised. Niven goes through, and who does she face in the next round?
She faces either Lacey Evans or Toni.
Oh my word! So things are definitely heating up. But the next match is, Dan. Well, over to you.
The next match is one of my picks, Princesca Sergey, and she's going against Mercedes Martinez.
Oh, this is where the points come in, Dan. If Sergey wins, you get the first point of the Mae Young Classic.
Both women may have Latin blood in their veins, but that is where the similarities ends. Sergey is a classic luchadora, and Martinez is a smash-mouth brawler who will knock you out for looking at her the wrong way. Their contrasting styles mesh well together and make Sergey the underdog right away. Sergey is one of the most established women in Mexican wrestling, so she comes into this tournament with a lot of hype and big following to support her.
I'll tell you what's interesting, though. Mercedes Martinez, before we get up to tell her tape, she beat Zia Lee. So if she beat my pick in the first round. So if Zia Lee would have won, she would have faced you in the next round. So I'm got to go for Princess Shigei in this one because I want revenge on taking my one out in the first round. I know it gives you a point, but still.
Wouldn't you want Mercedes Martinez? Because if she was good enough to beat Zia Lee, she's gonna have to be good enough to beat.
I'm not like that, Dan. I'm not like you. I'm not always going against you. I'm on your side here. You know, I want it to be a. Can we both get to? We can't both get to the final, can we? I want the best match possible for us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If I'm going to beat you, I want to beat you in a match that means something. So I want Shigei versus, Bazsler after she's gone through everybody, or something like that.
Well, we could face off in the next in the quarters, Lorray versus.
Exactly. So this is excitement here, and Kalisto in the crowd are cheering on one of his own, Princess Shigei. Give us the tailor tape for her, Linda.
Princess Shigei. She's 25th of June 1980. She's aged 37. Ooh. So one of the older competitors, born in Monterrey, Nuevo Leon in Mexico. She's 5'1" and she's 121 pound. She was trained by Belo Khalifa, Centurion Negro, Carnecio Aguilar, Franco Colombo, Huico del Gladiador, Jose Luis Feliciano, El Santinico, and Virus.
That was an easy one to end on, wasn't it? Yeah, Virus. What is her finisher, Dan?
Her finisher is La Regila.
Oh, La Regila, and she's coming out here, and like we said, dressed as the butterfly, isn't it?
Yes, and she made her debut in 1995.
95, my God, the most experienced woman on the Mae Young Classic, has got a lot of fans in the crowd. She goes against, Mercedes Martinez. She is 36 years old. She was born in Waterbury, Connecticut, which is nearly like Canterbury. She's 5'7", Dan, 147 pounds. She was trained by just one man, Jason Knight. She made her debut November 12th, 2000. And of course her finisher is the Fisherman Buster, and she is a powerhouse. So this is another interesting matchup of, like I say, two Mexicans, one Luchadore versus the powerhouse here. And Martinez wants to prove a point. She beat my pick in this round, Dan. Will she beat your pick in this one?
Hopefully not, no. But, I was saying that Princesca's, she's quite an older competitor, 37, but not much older than Mercedes Martinez. Both born in the same year, just different. Well, one's born in the middle, 25th of June. The other one's born 17th of November. Yeah. So quite well aged, matched up.
But even though they come from the, let's say, same place, same year, they are different, and they're going to get handshake to begin with. Martinez, quite surprisingly, offered their hands to Shigei, and now we're going to get this match started. But like we say, we know how we got here. Martinez beating my pick, and now Dan, Princess Shigei.
She beat Kaylee Ray.
And now she's going to go try and beat Martinez, and Martinez is going to try and use that MMA background, or the MMA style that she's kind of got. But Shigei, very talented there. Ooh.
Is she kind of like dressed up as Wonder Woman?
I think she has got the Wonder Woman apparel on. Yeah, it looks quite cool, doesn't it? And then Martinez, I think, going as like a kind of Power Ranger. But beautiful wrestling there by Shigei.
Yeah, lovely takedown and trying to tie her up.
Oh, but Martinez rolls through as she knows what she's doing, and now face off. So this is your Wonder Woman, Dan, versus Martinez. There's a sign of respect early on, so both women, like you said, they know where they've known each other for years. Oh, Martinez there with a power knocking Shigei down.
And this is what this match is going to be. It's going to be power against luchadora style.
And the uppercuts, really, she's fucking laying them in there.
Yeah, knocking Shigei back to the corner. Irish whip. Oh, but Shigei stops herself, runs off. Oh, and a lovely takedown into the bottom turnbuckle, trying to get the fans into it, getting them clapping.
Well, Martinez hit the back of her head there on the bottom turnbuckle, and
anything Niven can do, Shigei can do better.
Mexican cannonball! She's going for the pin. Oh, no. Laying him in.
Brutal kicks to the chest. Oh. But Martinez with a lovely move there, dropping Princesca's face first onto the mat. Goes for the cover, but Shagay managing to kick out.
And Martinez already signalling for the end here. She wants to put Shagay away. Picks her up. Snap suplex. Well, it's turned into more.
Suplex.
And in
the
tribute,
Three Amigos.
Yeah, tribute to one of the greatest Mexican wrestlers of all time. No, puts her on the second rope.
And a tribute to Randy Orton there. A swinging net breaker from the second rope. Goes for the cover. 2. Shagay managing to kick out.
Well, Martinez can't believe it. She thought she got the 3 count. And now picking Shagay up. And Shagay is in serious trouble. The forearms now. Dan, what's your pick have to do?
Let Martinez wear herself out. Sidestep her when she comes in for a boot.
Make a mistake, which she just has.
Oh, that's like a code breaker to the face. The face breaker from Shagay.
And Martinez backed up into the corner.
Come on, Princesca.
She needs to build up momentum, build a little bit of momentum, try and get her bearings back. Bearings. Oh, Martinez, though, catches Shagay, puts her on the top rope.
But where do you not want a luchadora?
That's an excellent point. You don't want them in a high-flying position as Martinez looking to cut the wings off this butterfly and suplex her back in.
Oh, no, but Shagay's holding on to the top rope, not allowing her to throw her off.
Oh, my word.
And now some punches to the midsection.
Oh!
Shagay dropping Martinez face first onto the mat. Oh, boom. Lovely tornado DDT, but can she capitalise after the punishment she's taken?
Well, I think this is the thing. Martinez went flying about 3/4 across the ring. If she was just next to her, she'd get the arm over, having to crawl, wasting precious seconds. Now get the arm. 1, 2.
Oh, and she didn't have the leg hooked or much of her body weight on top of her.
Well, that probably took as much out of Shagay as it did Martinez, bringing her down with all the extra weight Martinez has got. And Shagay may be signalling for the end here, but she's still struggling.
Finish her.
Oh.
Catches her arm. Got the armbar locked in. No, Martinez rolls through, but so does Shagay.
Oh.
Come on.
Now she's got it
Tap.
in.
Tap.
Oh, Martinez in trouble. Oh.
Wrenching at the arm. But Martinez throws her off.
One arm blow now.
Goes for the kick.
Oh, went for the other arm. Shagay did. Martinez blocked it.
Kick to the face.
And boot to Shagay's face. Got her in that fisherman suplex. Oh!
This is it now.
Hits it. 1, 2, 3. Well, not only did Martinez beat my pick in the first round, but Dan, she has just beaten your pick in the second round.
So she gets 2 points.
So she's kicking her ass. Princess Shagay is no longer in the Mae Young Classic, but like you said, if it was a point system for Martinez, she would be 2-0 up at the moment. I know it's a sad time. We are now both left with one pick in the Mae Young Classic. Are you worried about Candice LeRae? No, before you get onto that, what do you think of this match?
I don't think it was the best match. I think these two was missing a beat, kind of. It wasn't as fluid as the past 2 matches. I think it was a lot slower than the last 2 matches as well. Again, not just sour grapes because I'm out, but I don't think it was the greatest match of the second round.
I think even there was, like I said, we've seen better first round matches. For some reason, the styles didn't mesh, did it? And taking a slow step or two. There was weird chemistry, but I like that bit of selling there by Martinez because as the referee went to raise her arm, she's still selling the armbar. She is through, and like we said, she is facing Abby Leif in the next round. And now I've got to say, Dan, after Martinez has beaten your pick and my pick, she's got to be one of the favourites going through to the next round of the Mae Young Classic.
Most definitely, yeah. And we've kind of got all our eggs into the baskets now, and only one of us to the next round is going to get out of that next round because that is where we will potentially meet.
So the biggest match possibly for us in this one will be the quarter-final stage.
That's if we both get there.
If we both get there. Because, the thing is, as well, is that I've got Mia Yim, who was so tough in that first round to go against, and Candice LeRae's going up against
Nicole Savoy.
And we saw her in the last round, very, very impressive. But we get on to the main event of the first episode here, and it is there versus Kairi Sane. And I tell you what, Sane really impressed me in the last round. The kind of pirate gimmick that she's got.
Yeah. Well, you were saying you went for the wrong Asian.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, I was like, oh, damn it. So, Taylor takedown, which one do you want to go for? Do you want to go for the pirate-looking, elbow-dropping Japanese superstar?
I'll go for Belair with the hair.
All right, Belair with the hair. So, let me talk about Kairi Sane then. It's born September the 23rd, 1988. So, 28 years old. Younger than me. It's always weird when I see wrestlers younger than me now. Ring names, well, she's gone as Doku, she's gone as Kari Hojo, Carrion, Kairi Sane, and of course Pirates Kaiser, one of my favourite gimmicks ever. She's 5'1", weighing 115 pounds, from Yamaguchi, Japan. Love that. Trained by Fucker. I know you pronounce it. Fukar? Fukar. And she debuted the 7th of January 2012. But tell me more about Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair with the long hair. April 9th, 1989. She's 28 years old as well. She was born in Knoxville, Tennessee. She's engaged to... I don't know who that is. She's 5'7", 155 pounds, and she was trained by the WWE Performance Center, and she made her debut September the 29th, 2016. So she's very green.
She is very, very green. We saw in the first round match. Who did she beat in the first round?
Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
She beat Sage Beckett.
In what, for me, was, I think, one of the worst matches I put. Hang on a minute, let me find it.
It got a 3.5 from me.
Oh, no, it got 3.5. 3.5, yeah, 3.5 out of 5. Better than expected, is what I put, so I was wrong about that, Belair. And, of course, Kairi Sane, she defeated, who can forget, my pick, Tessa Blanchard, in the last fucking round, which is a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, that got a 4 out of 5 from me as well.
Yeah, so I tell you what, it's weird how our ratings of the matches are almost similar. It's almost like we've been doing the same thing together for a couple of years.
We know how each other
weird.
thinks.
But as Kairi Sane comes out here, like I said, one of the favourites for the competition, in this pirate garb, it's a gimmick, and gimmicks work in WWE. And if it's a pirate thing, at least they can't use the generic racist Japanese thing of days gone by, can they, you know?
No, you know,
it's like the whole Nakamura thing with being like a cross between Michael Jackson and, you know, and not really fucks kids, and Freddie Mercury, and also Oscar's kind of gimmick of being unstoppable. I do like Kairi Sane, but Bianca Belair with the exceedingly long hair, I mean, what will she do to finish off Kairi Sane? I mean, what move could she possibly use, Dan?
She could use the kiss of death.
Oh, and how would you describe her in the ring anyway?
I think she's a bit of a powerhouse.
Well, they said Sane is more technical, and of course, always look for that diving elbow, the move that looked beautiful in the last round, taking out my pick, Tessa Blanchard. And let's hope Kairi Sane can go through to maybe the final, how far she can get, because then I can say my pick lost to the winner of the Mae Young Classic, because I know it's not going to go my way in this year's tournament. It's a lot tougher, I would feel, than the CWC, but we'll talk about that towards the end of this episode as we got to the main event here.
Friendly handshake to start the match off again.
Yeah, I like it. It's a sign of respect. You know, both women knows what this means to the other one. And here we go. Sane and Belair. And Sane going to try and see what Belair has to offer. Because this is the thing. Even though Sane is experienced, we don't know what Belair could do in this situation. You know what I mean? Situation.
Exactly that.
You try anything. As we saw the power layer of Belair.
Well, she's complaining. Sane's complaining about Belair using her hair.
Well, you got to be careful of the power. Like I said, expect the unexpected. And Sane's just going to try and wear down Bianca. Oh, my God.
He gets thrown belly first onto the mat.
And Belair now has got Sane now side headlock. We've seen basic wrestling in this second round here. Make no mistake about it. You know, to collar and elbow tie up, side headlocks. Just try to opponent. There's still a lot of respect in this. And like we said, we haven't seen a clear-cut favourite yet as Sane pushes Belair off. Oh, and Belair, impressive power again.
Runs the ropes. Oh, flips over Sane and just shoulder buzzer. Runs right through the smaller competitor.
Well, don't get too confident, Bianca. I know you're saying it's done now and you're dusting your hands off. Sane has been there and done that in Japan. And Bianca threw Sane a kiss. Blew her a kiss. Sane caught it. and stomped the kiss out.
Oh, could this mean stomping out Bianca Belair?
Oh!
And of course, the winner of this match would go on to face either Dakota Kai or Rhea Ripley.
Oh, and that would be a really interesting match. It's only a 1 count there, but it kind of, that confidence from Belair, didn't it? And now Sane blowing a kiss.
And Belair's like, yeah, okay, we'll see.
Now the Japanese forearms that I don't think any wrestler are ever ready for.
Well, I think you're allowed Japanese forearms if you can have a European uppercut.
Yeah. It's just a full force knocking Belair down. And now Sane from behind.
A waist lock there by Kairi Sane.
Oh, and to the ropes to back up Sane. Oh!
And uses that hair to whip the midsection of Sane. I mean, surely that's not allowed.
I don't think it is. Don't call me Shirley. I don't think it is. As Belair again? And that's like a whip ref. Come on! And this is not fair.
We're going to see the first disqualification.
Well, can you use hair? I don't...
It's a body part.
Well, it's whipping her. She's been whipped like a government mule, as JR would say. Referee saying he can't do anything about it. And Belair now has taken the advantage. She's going to go try and, like a bill across the ring.
So on that effect, could you use her hair against her in a chokehold?
I think you could. I think you'd be allowed then.
If she's allowed to use it, why can't I?
And Belair with a clothesline. Saying get the shoulder up at 2.
2.
And Belair is very well put together. I don't want to sound like a pervert, but
I think you're kind of.
I think it's impressive 6-pack. I mean, I don't want to obviously.
I'd rather Sane.
I think it depends, doesn't it? I think I want a wrestler to kind of look more tough. I think that's why I like China.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Kairi Sane going to dive on Belair, and Blair's got the power, but can't keep her there.
Gets a knee to the midsection. Now Belair suplex.
Oh, look at her powering up Sane and
doing a couple of squats while she's got Sane upright.
Oh,
a lovely delayed vertical suplex there. Goes for the cover.
This could
1,
be it.
2.
Oh.
Sane managing to kick out.
Well, I said during the first round match, would Belair's hair be a disadvantage to her, and she use it to her advantage in this one. And now powering up Sane. And this is kind of like a full Nelson slam on the ground because... and now she's slamming her head down. If it was a camel clutch, she'd use her knees. And Sane...
Oh, tried getting a cheeky roll up there, but gets caught again.
And Belair back in the ascendancy and just throwing Sane about. She's definitely got the power advantage now. And Sane back to her feet. Oh, my God.
Powers her up.
Oh!
Face first into the mat. This has got to be over. 1, 2.
Oh!
Sane managing to kick out.
Look at Sane grabbing onto the hair. Just trying to get back to her feet. And Belair with a clubbing blows to the back. And I'm shocked at how well Bianca Belair's done in this match. She's been dominating it. Belair. Oh!
Goes for the split leg splash, but gets caught with the knees from Sane.
Sane needs to do something in this match. She's been beaten up.
Calling Bianca Belair out now and then just chops to the chest.
Oh, the double chops as well. That's the power. Belair being backed up.
Oh, now Sane's starting to get some momentum in this match.
Look at the primal scream of her now that slaps.
Just going crazy with his slaps.
She's unleashed the beast here. Now Sane Irish whip to Belair.
Oh no, reversal. But Sane jumps off the second rope and just delivers a massive forearm to the face of Belair. Goes for the cover. 1.
Well, 1 and Belair pushed her up, but Sane landed in position, and now she's turned it into a vicious submission hold. My God, I don't know what that is I'm seeing for. The 2 arms locked around the head of Belair.
Well, she's making Belair choke herself out.
And that's the power used to disadvantage. Belair couldn't even get to the bottom rope. And this could be it. I thought she had the hair for a second there, wrapped around the neck like you were saying. Well, that's a good idea. Can Belair get out of it?
She's managed to make her way to a vertical base and just throws Sane off.
And that's a power. Now picking up Sane.
Oh, power slam. Goes for the cover. 2. The Sane with a kick out.
And Bianca Belair can't believe it. Sane definitely showing her toughness in this one, and this is what the Mae Young Classic is all about, you know. 4 matches in to the second round, and both of these women want to go through and make a name for themselves. And Sane now with the forearms, she screams at Belair. Oh,
who responds with a big forearm of her own and just folds Sane up, but I think that's just fired her up. And she comes back with another 5 punches of her own.
Unresponsive. Oh, I was about to say Bianca Belair didn't respond, but it took 5 punches from Sane to get on Belair's level, and then Belair.
But you know, telling of the story,
Yeah,
you know,
I think it's brilliant.
Belair's the powerhouse, a stronger one of the two.
I think Belair looks brilliant in this, even though she's only been wrestling. How long has she been wrestling for? Like a year, 2 years?
Yeah, just about a year now.
And now she picks up Sane.
Oh, spine buster to the mat.
And now where is Bianca Belair going? Well, we know as a powerhouse, we don't really know her to take a lot of risks. Going up.
Looking to go flying.
Here we go. She's saying. Here she comes. Oh! 1, 2. Oh!
Fucking hell, what was that, a 360?
450.
A 450 splash. I thought it was over. You thought it was over. But Kairi Sane manages to kick out.
If you'd have said to me, yeah, you're going to see a flash, you're going to see a flash from Belair, she hit that perfectly.
Brilliant, yeah.
And now it's going to be it. Sane getting to her feet. Here comes Belair.
Oh, Sane sidestepping. Belair hitting nothing but ring post.
Oh, my word. Oh!
A lovely axe kick there. Knocks Belair down to the mat.
And now here we go. The Pirate will go marching on.
The Pirates march?
Oh! They do now, Dan. They do now. Hits Belair in the corner. She's not...
Oh, spinning back fist to the face.
And now it's time for the diving elbow drop. And already 2 matches in for Sane. And everybody knows what is just about to happen. She's going to go for it. Pirate power, Dan. Yeah. Here we go. Sane. Oh!
Drops the big elbow. 1, 2, 3.
Kairi Sane does it in quite an incredible match as well. When you consider we weren't expecting this kind of quality from, I would say, Bianca Belair. Fair fucking play. And this is what it's about as well. Get given the opportunity. Even in defeat, Belair looks like a star now. And the next time she's in NXT or wherever she is, people will be paying attention. Because Belair, not only with her long hair, being able to dominate Kairi Sane at a personal, you know, that kind of level of Sane throughout the whole thing. And then pulling out incredible power moves as we saw. And then off the fucking top rope as well for the 450. It was, like you said during the match, it was a story perfectly told. It was the big star, David versus Goliath, wasn't it? And Belair, look at it go. There's a replay of the beautiful 450. And Sane showing the toughness and that. And Belair, you could say, but what did you think of the match, Dan?
I thought it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's probably my favourite match of the tournament so far. And that's first round and second round. You know, it was perfect.
Yeah.
You know, both women done really well. You would never have thought that Belair was as green as she was. And Kairi Sane, I think she's brilliant.
Honestly, she is a little star, isn't she, that Kairi Sane?
Yeah.
Seeing that, and you can just picture her doing these kind of moves in NXT as well, can't you?
Most definitely, yeah.
You know, and that's the incredible thing. And Bianca Belair, potential there, but like I say, untapped to be able to do that. And now we're going to see a handshake. Oh wow, there we go.
Handshake and an embrace after. Always love to see that.
Oh, Belair knew she got beaten by the better one tonight, but saying you can be number one. No, incredible way to end it. And like we said, Kairi Sane to the next round is going to face
either Dakota Kai or Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, but we are 4 matches down.
Yeah, halfway in.
Yeah, we are halfway in. 4 matches down, 4 matches to go. It's the end of the 5th episode of the Mae Young Classic. What have you thought of this episode, the start of the second round?
I thought it's been brilliant. Yeah, it started off with 2 good matches. Then it was kind of let down by which match? The Shagay versus Martinez. Even though Martinez did look good, But, I thought it was a bit slow paced. And then for this as the main event, perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah, so Evans versus Leif, what did you give that match to start?
I gave that a 4.
Yeah, I gave that 3.5 out of 5. I put a strange finish. The finish kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it, with that one?
Yeah.
Niven?
I gave that a 3.5.
Yeah, I gave that 3.5 as well. Niven looked good, but I think Deeb did as well. Your pick getting knocked out, Shigay versus Martinez. I gave that 2.5 out of 5.
I gave that a 2.5 out of 5, yeah.
Yeah, really weird chemistry. And like the Sane versus Belair match.
I gave that a 5.
You go 5. I've given that my best ranking of the tournament. That's 4.5 out of 5. I've not seen... that is a close 5 out of 5. If we don't get another match on that level for the rest of the tournament, I will change my mark and give that a 5 then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's how good. But I still want just that. I just want something else. Still a little something else. But awesome. As we move on to episode 6, and it's the last 4 matches of the second round. So we're on the 6th episode of the Mae Young Classic, the last 4 matches of the second round. What have you thought of the second round so far, Dan?
I thought it's been a couple of great matches. One of the best matches of the tournament so far as well in the first match, Belair. I'm looking forward to seeing both of our picks in action.
Well, I do believe, Dan, that the second half of the second round is going to be even better because there are points on the line. Both our picks, well, we've only got 1 pick each left now, are in action in this one. And it's going to be really interesting. As we start the episode, we see Ronda Rousey arriving at the arena today with one of the other 4 horsewomen being brought in. And, of course, we will be seeing Mia Yim versus Shayna Bazsler here tonight. And that's where my money, she's got, you know what I mean? My money's all on her now. I need her to win tonight to get me through to the quarterfinals to even get a point. And we're going to also see Rhea Ripley, who I wanted to see get competition, versus Dakota Kai. So it's going to be such an interesting night, such an interesting show here. And of course, we'll do the 4 second round matches, and then tomorrow we will be doing the quarterfinal matches. We'll be releasing those, and then on Wednesday, of course, we'll bring you the semi-finals and final a day after it happens. But we're going to get the show started now, and it is going to be Lacey Evans versus Toni Storm. You took a big liking to Toni Storm in the first round, Dan, didn't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's cute as a button.
Well, I'll let you do Toni Storm then. And
Thanks.
I'll start
Can
off
I do Lacey Evans as well?
No, I've got to do Lacey Evans. So, born Macy Evans, 24th of March, 1927. She lives in Orlando, Florida now, but she's originally from Georgia, in the good old US of A. Known as Macy Estrella, Macy Evans, Ruby Mobbs. I can see why she changed that now. She is 5'8" and weighs in at 130 pounds. From Paris Island in South Carolina. She was trained at the W Performance Center by Dom Caiazzo, and she debuted in 2014. What about Toni Storm's
So
tale?
with Lacey Evans, she was born in Georgia. She lives in Florida, but she's billed from Paris Island, California.
Yeah.
All right. When did she make her debut?
She made her debut in 2015.
2014.
In 2014.
Well, Toni Storm, she was born Toni Rossall. She was born 19th of October 1995, so she's at the young old age of 21. And she was born in Auckland, New Zealand, and she lives in Tokyo, Japan. She is 5'5", 143 pounds. She's billed from Gold Coast, Australia. So another one who's born in New Zealand, lives in Japan, and she's billed from Australia.
Oh, she's been around the world, though, hasn't she?
Yeah, she was trained by Mason Childs from Impact Pro Wrestling, Australia. And she made her debut in on the 9th of October 2009.
And what's her finisher?
Her finisher is Strong Zero.
And what's her ring style then as she comes into this one?
Well, just like my good friend Shinsuke fucking Nakamura, she is the queen of strong style.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, Toni Storm has definitely got the look that WWE like. And who did she beat in the first round matchup, Dan?
Toni Storm beat Aisha Raymond.
And of course, let's not forget that Lacey Evans beat Tainara Conti, because the Italian, the blonde girl. So this is the battle of Noelle Foley's. Of course, we see Rebecca Carr, referee, Jess Carr, the referee, checking out Toni Storm as we await the entrance of NXT's own Lacey Evans. And this is going to be a very interesting matchup. I'm not expecting a lot. I'm glad it's on first out of these 4 matches. As she comes out here, and she's definitely got a gimmick. But I don't know what a gimmick is, you know. Is it because she's like an old style type, you know, American lady? The finisher lady lace up, and of course technical / athletic for a ring style, which I don't think athletic is a ring style because
They're all athletic.
they're all athletic, aren't they? Yeah. But Lacey Evans will be going up against Toni Storm, and this is the match you're interested in, Dan. Would you want to see these 2 women on the main roster in future?
Yeah, you know, both women certainly have got the look. I know we've been away from your typical diva-looking hottie honeys, but these 2 have certainly got the looks, and they've got it in the ring as well, and they get it in the ring as well.
Yeah, well, Dan. Well, we'll see what happens here. I mean, this is going to be interesting. Both women are trying to go through to face, like you said,
Piper
Niven in the next round. So that's going to be an interesting matchup for either of them. But let's see if Toni Storm or Lacey Evans can get that.
Well, Toni Storm and Lacey Evans are different characters, but they share a certain unconventional streak.
And they both shake hands to start off this match. And here we go. Evans and Storm.
Storm and Evans.
Oh, and Lacey Evans showing a great ring work in the early going there. Wrenching the arm of Toni Storm. But Storm getting down onto her neck, bridging out that way. And now nipping up, taking Lacey Evans' arm. Goes to the side headlock takedown. And gets her in the position. Referee checking. Now Lacey Evans got to respond to that. You see, back and forth action.
Oh, Lacey Evans, trying to get her legs round her head.
Trying to scissor her. Yeah, and Storm stops it.
Oh, but she managed to get it second time of asking, and a lovely head scissors there.
And now what can Toni Storm do to get out of this? Is she's thinking.
Oh, she's rolling through. Oh, and manages to bounce her way out and says, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, nice and easy. And
Offers
another
a hand.
Yeah.
Oh. Grabs a hand, pulls her in for another side headlock.
Can Storm push her off? She does push the weight off, but gets hit with a big shoulder block.
Running the ropes, both women. Oh, but Storm gets her leg caught, gets it out, and then delivers a big boot to the chest.
Oh, and Storm using the momentum against Lacey Evans there, and then a big butt bump by Storm.
Second big butt bump.
And now I think the Storm
just gyrating her hips.
Storm grind
gets caught, goes up for the cover. But only gets a 2 count.
2. Oh my God! And Lacey Evans says, "No more mucking around." Big right hand. Oh, but Storm kicks out.
Oh.
Lacey Evans looks a little bit more vicious than Toni Storm, but I mean, I might be wrong. We got to see a little bit more of Storm as she gets whipped into the corner.
But Storm there managing to toss her over to the outside, but gets her head bounced off the top turnbuckle.
Oh,
very innovative there by Evans as she goes round the ring post with a kind of like 619.
Oh, she does it again to knock Storm down.
Nips over the top, drops the elbow, goes for the cover.
Oh.
But Storm managing to kick out.
And Evans now wants to stay on top of Toni Storm. Might start working on that left arm as we see her bringing all her weight down on the back of the elbow. Storm's in a little bit of trouble, and Lacey Evans rolls her, trying to get the pin. Oh. And I don't think at that point in time you are going to beat them, but I think it's just all about wearing them down, isn't it? You know?
It is, yeah. They've got to exert a lot of energy with the kick out.
Lacey Evans just trying to catch her breath as well. You know, you got to think about, you talk about butterflies going into this kind of magnitude of match with the quarterfinals, just one victory away.
Guys in their stomach the size of eagles, JR.
Exactly, and this is the thing as well. You don't want to kind of shoot your load, so to speak, in the first 5 minutes. Try and give everything you've got, and then realise that you can't do it. We suited Tessa Blanchard in the first round with Kairi Sane, and we kind of saw it in Serena Deeb match with Piper Niven as well, just trying to get it done in the early going. It's all about staying in it, and Storm with a shoulder up there is still in this match and frustrating Lacey Evans. Oh, I think her lipstick is smeared. Make her happy.
She's got a very innovative kind of neck breaker on with the armbar locked in as well.
Oh, she's bending her back, isn't she? Working on the back and the neck. This is not a comfortable situation. Ooh.
Oh, well, she gets her long legs up and knees Lacey Evans in the head to get out of that. Follows up with a couple of big forearms.
Well, Toni Storm needs to get back into this, and those forearms will help a shot. Lacey Evans. Oh,
but runs into 2 feet, catches him, spins her around and gives her a kind of a backstabber off the bottom rope.
Oh, God, the momentum there. Now Storm trying to get the crowd into this. Evans in trouble. Oh!
Butt bump in the corner.
And now sets her up. Oh! That was like a Northern Lights throw there by Storm.
Not content with going for the cover just yet. Picks her up.
Oh, she's going to try and pick Lacey Evans up. Evans being dead weight with it, though.
Fighting out. Gets Storm up onto her shoulders. What's she looking for here? Well, Storm managing with a backslide. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh. Kick out. Lacey Evans going to go for a finisher there, but Storm had it scouted. But
lovely swinging net breaker and a handspring back to try and flop her body weight onto Storm. Up into the midsection.
And now Storm's got Evans looking to put her away. Oh!
A very innovative neck breaker there. Goes for the finish, goes for the cover.
That's it.
And 3.
Wow, very impressive there by Toni Storm. Was in the descendancy the majority of the match. I think Evans dominated most of it. But Storm, that's an incredibly dangerous finisher that was. Hitting the back of the neck with the knee before he lands to the canvas. And Storm does get the victory, goes through, but I think you've got to be impressed with Evans there. She kind of gave it a all, didn't she? Match quality, I don't think, was there with the kind of the second round matches that we have seen. But what did you think of it, Dan?
No, it was a fair match. I think Toni Storm did look very impressive. Lacey Evans, she did give it her all, but, I think she come a bit unstuck. But, yeah, it was what it was, really.
Exactly. Very, very basic. And hopefully a Storm goes through now to face Piper Niven. I think she's got to bring her A game to that. So we've got 3 matches left, as we see. It's confirmed now, thanks to the brackets, that Toni Storm is through. Our next match is going to be, well, it's the utmost importance to me because she is my only hope in the Mae Young Classic. It is Mia Yim versus Shayna Bazsler. Dan, tell me Mia Yim.
She's born April 16th, 1989. She's 28 years old. She was born in Fontana, California, but she lives in Orlando, Florida. She's been known by Jade or Mia Yim. She's 5'7", 132 pound. She was trained by John Kerman, Mavura, Christian York, Combat Zone Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and Daisy Hayes. She made her debut in 2009.
And who did she beat to get through the first round of the Mae Young Classic, Dan?
She beat Sarah Logan in what was arguably match of the first round.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was level, with Blanchard and Sane. Yim is a really difficult opponent, but Shayna Bazsler does bring Ronda Rousey and the other 4, the 4 horsewomen with her. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Before we get onto the tail of the tape for Shayna Bazsler, Dan, if you just tell me the kind of ring style and the finisher of Mia.
Eat defeat. And she is a striker in the ring.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting matchup. Going against Shayna Bazsler, known as the Queen of Spades, born August 8th, 1980. She's 37 years old, so one of the oldest competitors in the Mae Young Classic. She's 5'7", weighing in at 135 pounds. If she was in the UFC division, would be bantamweight. Her reach is 67.5 inches, and her style was catch wrestling, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And she was from Glendale. She is from Arizona. And if Bazsler can get through, then I will speak more about Shayna Bazsler in the next round. There's no doubt about that. But Mia Yim is such a tough opponent. The one thing with Bazsler, you've got to be careful for the Kira Fuda driver, and she's submission grappling. That's what she's good at. And there were 2 names a lot of people expected to see in the tournament, and seeing this on until close to the end. So it's shocking to see them square off in the second round. Both women use martial arts. Like using martial arts to battle their opponents. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup. This is so dangerous for Bazsler to go against. But like I say, all my eggs is in her basket. So let's hope.
And there already, there's the WWE's 4 horsewomen.
We see, that's important, Dan. The 4 horsewomen. So who was there? Charlotte, Bayley. Oh, there we go. Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Charlotte. Of course, we know on the other side, or nearby him, Ronda Rousey's there. There we go. With her 4 horsewomen. This is interesting to see. We're going to get this match started, and this is dangerous. I mean, be careful, Yim. We saw how dangerous Yim was in the first round against... Oh, yeah, Sarah Logan, you said that, yeah. Yeah, well, Bazlor had to beat a very game Zedder to get through to this round, so this could be difficult. Oh, that's interesting. Mia Yim offering the handshake. Bazlor refused to accept it. And here we go. Points on the line here. If Bazlor can get through to the quarterfinal, James gets the first point of the match. And the exchange kicks in the early going.
Oh, but Yim blocking Bazler's kick attempt and getting one in of her own.
Yim's possibly the worst opponent Bazlor could face in this tournament. Oh, she went for the eat defeat early on. Bazlor caught her with a kick. Oh, and Bazlor with the kicks to the back and now the front.
Oh, but no. Yim ducking it, goes for the cover.
Well done, Bazlor. Dodges it. Oh.
Drop kick there by Yim.
Now, Bazlor's not phased, though. She gets ready. Oh, my God.
Head scissors takedown. Throws her outside the ring.
Bazlor outside. Getting her breath back now. And see, clever. And she goes near the 4 horsewomen. Uh-oh.
Yim's going to go flying.
Oh!
Suicide dive through the second rope. Knocks her down, and Yim is all fired up for this one.
Hey, throws Bazlor back in. And Yim already signalling for the end here. You're not going to get it down like that.
For the cover. 2.
Oh.
Managed to get a 2 count before Bazlor kicks out.
And now it's Yim with the kicks of Bazlor. And is it? I don't know if they're phasing her. She got that kind of tough look in her face. Going for the eat defeat again. Oh. Picks her down. He's got the leg lock. Oh, look at the way she's twisting the ankle.
She's got a leg lock in, and yeah, she's wrenching at that ankle.
Did Yim just tap out then? I thought she just...
No.
Well, I now got her up.
Waist lock. Oh, goes to slam her down.
Oh.
Rolls through.
Beautiful power there by Bazlor. And it's got her up again.
Oh, second time slam.
Go on, finish her.
2. But Yim with the kick out.
Come on, Bazlor. Don't give her any room. We know how dangerous Mia Yim is.
Come on, Mia Yim. Don't give him any points.
Oh, Mia Yim boot to Bazlor's face. Oh, no.
Oh, she's going for the tarantula.
Oh.
Using all of the 5 count.
Oh, come on, ref, disqualifier. And now Bazlor's backed up in a corner.
Oh, another cannonball. That's the third one we've seen tonight from a third different... They all love watching the KO show. Goes for the roll-up. 2.
Oh, yes,
Bazlor manages to get out of it. Picks the ankle, but Yim was far too close to the ropes for that.
Yeah, now look at Yim. Look at Bazlor. Look at the strikes. Strikes to the back, strikes to the leg. Oh, God.
Gets caught.
No, she's back to her feet now before she knows it.
Oh, close on takedown by Yim. Kick to the chest. Oh, palm strikes there, knocking her down. Knee strike to the head. Spinning heel kick to the midsection.
Oh!
And a Pele kick knocks Bazlor down.
Come on, Bazlor.
Goes for the cover. 2. Oh.
Yeah.
Bazlor there managing to kick out.
Bazlor is still in this, but is it still in trouble? Is Yim going to go for the cannonball again, is she? Oh.
No, Bazlor up with a knee to the head. 1, 2.
Yes.
But Yim with the kick out.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be unbiased in this one, you know. She is my pick. Bazlor now setting her up for that fuckarama suplex. Oh, no.
But Yim managing to fight out of it. Goes behind. Oh, German suplex. Bridges out. 2.
Yes.
Eat the feet. Eat the feet. Eat the feet.
No. Bazlor's still in it. She picked up again by Mia Yim for another German, but Bazlor rolls through, lock, middle of the ring. Yim's nowhere near the ropes this time. Look, she's stretching it. It's an ankle lock.
Oh, can she drag her and Bazlor to the ropes?
No, Bazlor dragging Yim back. She's got nowhere to go, Yim. Go on, tap! Tap!
Oh, Yim rolls through, kicks to the arm,
No!
gets out of the submission hold.
Come on, Bazlor. Oh, Bazlor right back in it, though. Not letting her breathe for now with those deadly kicks.
But they're firing up Mia Yim. She gets up to her feet.
Oh, no!
Powerbomb.
No!
Pow!
Oh.
Eat the mat. 1, 2. Oh!
Yeah!
Bazlor there managing to kick out.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Bazlor still in this match. Yim, that probably your best shot Come on,
Apart from the
Shayna.
defeat, obviously.
You've got the 4 horsewomen at ringside cheering you on.
But Yim's got the 4 horsewomen of the WWE cheering her on.
And Mia Yim may be making a slight mistake trying to go up in this kind of fist fight with Bazlor, but she needs to do something spectacular to put her away. And Mia Yim, what you going to go for?
Oh, 450 gets caught in a transmission with a grapevine in.
Bazlor's got it in. Mia Yim's got nowhere to go. Tap! Yes! From the tournament to me as Rousey and co cheer at ringside, I cheer on behind the microphone. Shayna Bazsler took Mia Yim's best shot and made her tap out. There you go. Perfect victory by Shayna Bazsler. She was really tested in this one by Mia Yim, but she got the job done. Fair play to her. Dan, what do you think of the match?
Yeah, it was an alright match. It was a bit more of a UFC fight than a wrestling match, I suppose. I think Yim's biggest mistake is when she tried taking it away from the UFC style fight going up top. But yeah, she done quite well in the match herself. You know, she was fighting out. She's managed to give Bazlor nearly all she had.
Yeah, I mean, you can't discredit Yim. The great match she had against Sarah Logan, and now a really good effort against someone who limited wrestling experience. They kind of did it in the MMA way, and I think it paid off. I think it meant more as well, with the moves in the match and the way she got the submission. It just proves that Yim can get, that Bazlor can get a submission out of nowhere, and fair play to her. She does go through to the next round. I do get the first point of the tournament, but who could she face in the next round, Dan?
She could face Candice LeRae.
But Candice LeRae has got to go through. Yeah, Nicole Savoy. So it's going to be tough for you, Dan, but I do get the first point. Well done, Shayna Bazsler. And look at that shot, Dan. Look at that. Rousey celebrating. The 4 horsewomen of MMA are now in professional wrestling. Bazlor is going. Yeah, there you go. Bazlor's through. Well done, James. Well done, me. Well done. I should say bonus points now are 5-4 to me. But, Dan, you can draw level. Wait a minute. Bazlor's walking away. And now Charlotte Lynch and Bayley getting in her face. Oh, my God. Bazlor calling her out. Look at Becky Lynch. She's ready for it. She's on the chair. She's like, I'd take anybody on.
Ye, and ye.
I will find you and I will hurt you. My God. Oh, look, Charlie Caruso.
Well, I think Charlotte Flair has more right to be part of the real 4 horsewomen, seeing as though her dad was part of the 4 horsemen. So Bazler's just a rip-off.
Well, we shall see as we move forward. And Charlie Caruso giving us an update of brackology. On the brackets, we've only got 2 matches left. So here we go. This is 2 matches to go until we get through to the quarterfinals of the Mae Young Classic. And don't forget, we are releasing the quarterfinals tomorrow on the WNR podcast, and then on Wednesday we'll be releasing the semi-finals and finals a day after it's happened on the WWE Network. But our next match, it is Rhea Ripley going against Dakota Kai. Dan, let's do the tale of the tape. I know.
You can do Rhea Ripley.
Alright, you start off with Dakota Kai then. Well, it was another instance when a relative newcomer to the business was paired with an established veteran. To make things even more interesting, this bout represents the rivalry between Australia and New Zealand. She's gone as Demi Bennett as well, Dan. And also Rhea Ripley. She's 5'8", 137 pounds. She was born October 11th, 1996, which, yes, it does make her just 20 years old. From Adelaide in Australia, she debuted June 29th, 2013. And, of course, the finisher, the full Nelson Slam. And she is a striker. I'm a striker, mate.
This says she's 5'8", but on there it says 5'7".
People argue whether she's 5'7" or 5'8". But she's coming out here and tell me about Dakota Kai.
Well, she was born Cherie Crowley. She was born May the 6th, 1988, and that does make her 29 years old. She's from Auckland, New Zealand. She's also been known as Evie in the ring. 6'6", 55 kilos, that is 121 pounds. She was trained by Impact Pro Wrestling, and she made her debut in 2007. Her finisher is the double stomp, and she is a striker in the ring.
Well, we saw her in the last round beating Oh, yeah, Kavita Devi, the big Indian girl who was dominant the match, and then, like I say, hell of a kick and the double foot stomp. And Rhea Ripley didn't really have much competition in the last round because she easily defeated Miranda Salinas. So this is going to be more of a challenge, and a young Rhea Ripley going to go against Dakota Kai here. And Kai doesn't look like Bailey as much. Changed the attire, and a nice handshake to begin with. I mean, Dan, favourite going into this one?
I'm going to go for Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I think with Noelle Foley looking like Rhea Ripley, I think she's a bit more imposing. Like I say, got the height and weight advantages, but we can't count out Dakota Kai, even though she did take a lot of punishment in the first round. We'll see how this battle between Australia and New Zealand goes on. Strofe, mate, she's got him in the armbar.
Crikey, mate, she's got arm off.
Oh, but Dakota Kai, lovely, nipping out of it.
Oh, and reverses the pressure onto Rhea Ripley. He then gets Dakota Kai into a side headlock. She's much bigger at a two. 5'8".
And now Kai managing to push off. And, leapfrog there, attempt, dives under, but...
Oh, lovely exchange between the two. Lovely arm drag takedown by Kai. Follows up with a second.
Oh,
lovely drop kick there.
Beautiful, right on the money there. Now Ripley, a little bit stunned by Dakota Kai.
Snapmare takedown and kick to the back. Lovely by Kai.
And Kai running the ropes, building some momentum.
Oh, running kick there. Could this be it? One.
Oh, no.
Only a one count there for Kai.
One. And yeah, it shows the power of Ripley there. Kai can't get it down. No, Ripley back up. Kai trying to take advantage of this. Irish whip, but gets reversed by Ripley.
Oh, but Kai holds on to the ropes. Ripley runs towards her and gets thrown to the outside, but she lands on her feet.
That's beautiful. And Kylo,
comes running along with a kick.
Got caught by Ripley.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She had her up for it, like on her shoulders. And drops Kai face first onto the mat. This could be it.
Ripley looks to take advantage, getting a pin.
1, 2.
Oh.
But Kai managing to kick out.
As we said in the first round, there's a lot of similarities between maybe Kai and Bailey in appearance, but Kai showing she's just as tough as Bailey, being able to take that move, and now Ripley has got a beautiful cravat there, and now Ripley, the harder you fight that hold, the tighter it gets, and Kai just trying to punch her way out of it. Oh!
A knee to the head and a nice cravat takedown there, and a kick to the back for Kai.
And now Ripley, bouncing
off the ropes, lovely double drop kick, but Kai managing to kick out.
Kai kick out there. And Ripley getting frustrated, thinking, well, how can that not put away Kai? She's got to give her best moves here, And Ripley's is the full Nelson slam. Kai's got to watch out for that. As Ripley just Irish whips Kai. And they see the momentum that it took out of Kai there. Ripley going to go for it again. Kai managing to dodge over.
Oh, lovely pinning combination there, but Ripley managing to kick out. Do you think all she's saying on commentary is why haven't they got their thongs sticking out the back of their trousers?
I don't know. Ripley showing the full power and picking Kai up. She must have been about 7 foot in the air.
At least 20 foot.
Exactly. Face first in the canvas, but only getting a 2.
2.
And Kai with her nose pierced, not bringing her any luck at the moment. Not that nose piercings do bring you luck, but Ripley wants to put her down. I don't know.
That is the most JR line I think you've ever done.
I know, yeah. Ripley now has got her looking for that full Nelson slam to finally put Kai away.
She needs to get it locked in. Oh, but Kai managing to fight out and delivers a lovely kick to the head.
Oh!
Gets some separation between the two.
Oh, that was a beautiful kick.
They both got their nose pierced.
Oh, yeah, Ripley has as well. But she might have a busted jaw after that kick. She's trying to recover. You would say more's been taken out of Kai. And I think Ripley's getting frustrated, thinking you're not allowed to strike me.
Yes, what kind of wrestling match do you think this is?
Yeah, both women blocking each other's kicks.
Oh, and then ducking each other's kicks.
Oh!
And a lovely heel kick to the face there from Kai.
Oh, that was nice.
Ducks under the clothesline and delivers a lovely drop kick. She's stunning Ripley there.
She is. The stunning Ripley getting stunned. Going now to the bottom turnbuckle. Here comes Kai.
Oh! Comes running in with a big boot. I think she's knocked Ripley out. 1, 2.
Oh. And Ripley there showing that Australia's still in this fight here, managing to get the shoulder up at 2. What a hell of an impact there by Kai, if you see a replay. Oh. And now Kai's got Ripley up. Oh. Ripley super kick.
Oh, a lovely suplex. Bridges out.
Oh.
Kai managing to kick out once again.
And Ripley getting more and more frustrated about not being able to put away Dakota Kai. And fair play to Kai, showing her toughness in abundance. And those strikes that, she has in her. Kai now struggling to get to the ropes. Ripley just looking towards the end here. Point, it's just a matter of time. Ripley picking up Dakota Kai, dumping her on that top rope. And now what's going to happen?
Oh, superplex attempt perhaps.
Uh-oh.
Ripley going up to the top. Kai trying all she's got.
Oh my word. And Kai desperate, like I said, don't want to be sent all the way down. And Kai is fighting back.
But so is Ripley.
And now this is a drag-out brawl on the top rope. Oh, my God. Kai knocked Ripley down. She's like in a tree of woe. No. Oh!
Double foot stomp. Drags her to the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And Dakota Kai advances to a match with Kairi Sane.
Oh, and what a match that will be. We've seen the striking ability of both women. Back to this match. I don't think it ever went to the next level as we've seen in the last couple of them. I think it was a good match, told again a basic story, Ripley in control, the majority of it. What I did enjoy was kind of Kai's offense. It's nice looking, isn't it? It's exciting.
Yeah, it's very crisp.
Exactly, the kicks and the strikes, and of course the double foot stomp to end things. Dan, what did you think of the match?
Yeah, I thought it was good. It wasn't a special match, but it done exactly what it said on the tin. Both women look very impressive in the match. I do say I'd like to see both of them again.
Yeah, I think with Dakota Kai, most definitely. I think Rhea Ripley, she is still young, isn't she? So a little bit more training, performance centre. But I think, definitely future for these ladies. There's not been that many, at least 32, I suppose to talk about at the end. But that I wouldn't mind seeing again. We'll have to go through them all. But what a lovely show of respect there as well. Rhea Ripley, lovely hug to Dakota Kai to end that match. And like you said, Sane is waiting for her in the next round. Ripley saying to Kai, yeah, you did it. But we've got one more question to ask, Dan. We've got one more match in this cast. And, I don't want to build it up, but it's probably the most important match in your life. Because Candice LeRae goes against Nicole Savoy. Will you be knocked out of the Mae Young Classic in the second round, or can you advance to fight me and chance for 1 point and even 3 points in the quarterfinals?
Well,
my God.
Not only is it the main event of this episode, it is the main event of this whole round. And they've done it because they know what has happened, and she deserves to be in the main event.
Well.
But Candice LeRae, she came into this tournament with more name recognition than most of the other competitors. So Nicole Savoy was on a mission to show everyone why she shouldn't be overlooked.
Yeah.
She likes to utilise a variety of different suplexes and submissions to remind everyone she has an MMA background. But she is clearly more comfortable with the pro wrestling side of things than none other than your pick, Shayna
Bazsler's I'm not saying Bazsler's a finished project, but I'm just saying with the Ronda Rousey thing and the way it works, that's why I backed her for, much like you with Candice LeRae. Why did you back her for?
Because she's married to Johnny Gargano.
Exactly, and we've seen Johnny Gargano in the crowd, supporting his wife. And you could say LeRae is almost the underdog due to her small stature in this match. And we'll do the tail of tape because Nicole Savoy, first off, she had to come through. What?
Have you seen her birthday?
What? Who?
November the 3rd, 1985. Exactly the same day as me.
Nicole Savoy.
If I'd have known that going into this.
Yeah, and a woman joins the 311 club.
But not only is it the 311 club, it's the 311.85 club.
It is, and very, very rare does that happen. So we're finding out more and more as we go along in this tournament. Anyway, let's go back down. Like I said, Nicole Savoy, she threw Reina Gonzalez in the first round. And Candice LeRae's a difficult opponent, but more about her. She's born, like you said, Dan, November 3rd, 1985, which makes her 31 years old.
Years young,
from Polsky County, Missouri. She lives in California, trained by Michael Modest, Richard Myers, Earl the Pearl, and Oliver John. She debuted 5th, 2011, and I'll tell you about the... Right, Dan, your pick.
Well, my pick, Candice LeRae. She was born September the 29th, 1985, so she's also 31 years young. She was born in Winnipeg. She was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, which is where I hear legends are born. In Orlando, Florida. She married Johnny Gargano in 2016. She's known as Candice LeRae, Sweet Candy, Candice LeRae, again, or Robin. She's 5'2", 110 pounds, and she is from Anaheim. Well, she's built from Anaheim, California, or Winnipeg, Manitoba, or even Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Well,
by Bill Anderson, Jesse Hernandez, and none other than my pick for the 205 Live and the winner of the 205 Live, T.J. Perkins, and she also made her debut in 2002.
So she's been wrestling a long time. You say about Mr. LeRae, Miss LeRae's Wild Ride.
Sorry, is this your pick?
No, I'm just saying.
Is it your pick?
No,
though?
It's not.
Well, shut your mouth.
I want you to give the information. Tension's high. I know you're close to losing a point, aren't you?
But yes, Miss LeRae's Wild Ride is her finisher, and she's a high flyer in the ring.
But that's interesting. We won't see Miss LeRae's Wild Ride here tonight because even though Johnny Gargano's there for his wife, Nicole Savoy is going to shock the world here.
Yeah.
Actually, no, fuck it. I want Candice LeRae to win because then Shayna Bazsler can embarrass you and I can embarrass you in the quarterfinals. That's what I want here. This is what it means.
She is trained by a tournament winner whom I've backed to win tournaments.
Yeah, well.
So tournament winners train tournament winners.
Well, anyway, it doesn't... let's see what happens. The last match of the second round, the last match on today's...
Sorry, the main event. Not the last match. The main event of the second round.
The main event of the second round. The last match on today's podcast. I should say Nicole Savoy... Tiger suplex is a finisher. Ring star hybrid. Dan, do you know what hybrid means?
It means she's a jack of all trades but a master of none. But I do have major respect for Nicole Savoy as she is part of the elusive 311-85 club.
Exactly. So, at least she won't be too upset when she does beat Candice LeRae. And we see Jess Carr. We see Jess Carr back here. And like you said with her opponent, with Savoy beating Gonzalez, and she's not going to be faced. She's bigger. They're going to shake hands to begin with. No.
Oh.
Savoy means business, Dan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can't win them all, can you? You can't win them all. Savoy and LeRae. Here we go. Collar and elbow top to start us off here. And working the arm. Oh, lovely hip toss. Of course, we've already seen my pick, Shayna Bazsler, go through to the next round. The winner has the opportunity to fight her.
The opportunity to beat her.
Well, Savoy.
Because no matter who wins here, you know who I'm back. I'm either backing my pick or the 311 girl. So,
well, the 311 girl is in control of LeRae at the moment. Irish whip to the corner.
Oh, but LeRae ducks out the way. Misses.
Hits Savoy. That might be it in the early going, though. Only a 1 count.
1.
See, Savoy's tough. She took a lot of punishment in the last round, like I said, against Gonzalez. She's not going to worry about Candice LeRae. Oh, yeah, look. Savoy grabbing LeRae, bends her in, folds her inside out. Inside out, folds her in half, Dan. Go on, Savoy.
She's just absorbing all her punishment to let her wear herself out.
I can tell you get nervous now because you've gone quiet. That's when you get nervous, aren't you? You're worried.
I'm watching the match intently.
You're worried about it. Savoy up LeRae again.
Oh, dropping her on her head.
Oh, I tell you what, at this moment in time, the race conserving a lot of energy. Savoy. Oh, they got her back.
She's an experienced MMA fighter.
And look at this.
A very innovative submission hold there.
Row your boat. Candice LeRae.
And now Savoy turns around, goes for the cover.
Oh.
But LeRae, She reverses it. Oh, and she's got a lovely now.
Oh, no.
Tap your bitch.
Well, I don't think Savoy can tap. LeRae's got both arms and she's finally freed. And now she can tap out.
Oh, and LeRae rolls her up.
Oh, no. There we go. Like you said, the MMA background, Savoy trying to get the rear naked choke.
But LeRae doing well to block it, as she's also MMA trained.
The knee, the elbow to the head. That will stop anybody in submission. And
oh, a lovely jawbreaker there, in a code breaker fashion. What's that, my love?
And Savoy trying to recover, backed up into the corner.
Oh, LeRae comes running in. Savoy moves out the way. Oh, but then she gets met with a big boot to the face.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Candice.
Come on, Savoy. Oh, my God.
Gets dragged off the second rope there and hits the back of her head on the top turnbuckle.
Back there, and Johnny Gargano watching on can do nothing about LeRae. She's going to get pinned.
Oh, no, she manages to kick out.
Dan is still in this, but Savoy again. Beautiful.
Double underhook rolls through. Goes for another double underhook suplex.
You're not finished with LeRae yet. Look at this. Armbar.
Locks in the cross arm breaker, but Candice LeRae again wise to submission moves and grasps her hands together so she can't get the full pressure on that arm.
That's the thing.
There's a thunderous knee to the head, follows up with a kick.
If the hands were to break, then she would be in trouble. But she got out of it with a striking move. Now responds with the forearms.
Oh, thunderous forearms.
Come on, Savoy.
Springboard, but gets caught.
And she got her up, deadlift German. Oh,
bridges out too.
Oh, that's it. Oh, no.
No, LeRae manages to kick out. I think Jessica Carr. There's something wrong with her count there.
No, I think she went down. You can't. And LeRae still in this, barely. A Savoy now looking to finish her off.
No, but LeRae's managing to stay in there by the skin of her teeth.
Oh, she got with a full Nelson. Oh, no.
LeRae rolls through, kick to the head. Come on, Candy girl.
Oh, LeRae's had a lot taken out of her. She can't respond quickly. Savoy's getting her bearings back. What are you going to do now? Oh,
head scissors, and she's got a lovely stretch going on there.
Yeah, but the power of Savoy managing to get her arm out. She's not playing frame.
Nearly had her on a crucifix. But Savoy, runs back first into the top turnbuckle.
Oh, Savoy stopped LeRae in her stride. Just a big right hand by Savoy.
Irish whip. Oh, follows out with a big forearm. Dropping LeRae to the mat. Come on, Candice.
Savoy. Well, she's been dominating the majority of this match. Put Savoy on the top rope. But again, for someone who's known as a high flyer, is that the best strategy?
Oh, she's going for a double underhook off the top. Oh, that's not going to be nice.
LeRae blocking it, but now she's in trouble. Plex off the top.
Oh, no, LeRae managing to fight out. Go on, gal. Punch her. Clubbing blows to the back there by LeRae.
Oh, my word. And Savoy fighting her off.
Well, both women in a very precarious position. LeRae with a headbutt there.
Well, that was vicious. And now both women positioned on the second rope.
Go on.
This is how LeRae finished the first
Boom!
one.
Swinging net breaker off the top. 1, 2, 3. Boom! She's going to go and kill Shayna Bazsler in the next fucking round.
Well done. Yes, Candice LeRae gets the victory. You do get your point, the first of the Mae Young Classic, so we are level. As Candice LeRae goes over to Gargano.
Her superstar husband. And she was trained by the winner of the 205 Live competition.
Look, don't take this the wrong way. Candice LeRae, fair play to her. And as she got the victory there, Savoy, I thought looked very, very good in this one. I wasn't a huge fan of the match. I don't know what it was, but I felt we've had a lot better in the second round. To end it on this one, I don't know. I mean, maybe people are hoping people know Candice LeRae and the association with Johnny Gargano, but there you have it. LeRae is through. And like you said, Date with Destiny, Shayna Bazsler, both our picks, 1-on-1 in the next round. So the winner is guaranteed
2 points.
2 points. So we should say at the moment, Dan, bonus point wise, it is 5 points each as we head into the quarterfinals. What did you think of the match?
Again, as you say, it wasn't the greatest match of the tournament, but I think it's just gone to show LeRae's toughness. I mean, she took a lot of punishment in that match. Managed to finish it off with a lovely move from the top rope. I think she's given as good as she's got.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It seems like, WWE obviously positioning in her. They're putting her in a position where it's like she is the kind of underdog. She is like the women's equivalent of Johnny Gargano in a really weird way, which is always a good thing, and especially going against Bazlor. I think she is the underdog going into that one. I mean, you might say to me I'm wrong, but yes, like I say, that is, for us, it's the main event, isn't it? So that is it for this show. Tomorrow, we'll bring you the quarterfinals of the Mae Young Classic, which includes Shayna Bazsler, my pick, versus Dan's pick, Candice LeRae. But just tell us the other 3 quarterfinal matches that we got.
You've got Abby Leif going against Mercedes Martinez. You've got Kairi Sane going against Dakota Kai. You've got Piper Niven going against Toni Storm.
So, interesting matchups, isn't it? I mean, what's that, my love? Very interesting matchups. Out of the 4 that we've got, excluding obviously R1, what are the other 3 you're looking forward to the most?
I think Sane versus Kai is going to be a great match.
Yeah. I think Storm versus Niven's going to be interesting as well, because what we've seen from both women,
Yeah.
That kind of style together.
And even Abby Leif. I mean, Abby Leif has had 2 great matches going against Mercedes Martinez, who's had a couple of good matches herself.
Yeah. So, I like to say about great matches, I mean, that is something to look forward to. Before we go, we should just talk about the second round. We'll finish off the second round before we get too excited about the quarterfinals. We'll talk about this episode, so episode 6. We started off with Lacey Evans versus Toni Storm. Dan, what did you give it?
Lacey Evans versus Toni Storm, I gave that a 3. It was a quick match and very basic.
Yeah, I literally put 3 out of 5 and basic as well. Mia Yim versus Shayna Bazsler.
I gave that a 3.5. It was just basically a UFC fight between the 2.
3.5 out of 5, and I put UFC next to that as well. Dakota Kai versus Rhea Ripley.
I gave that a 3.5 also.
I gave that 3 out of 5. I said basic. It was a very basic match again, but Kai's kicks and the offense were really, really cool. And Candice LeRae versus Savoy.
I gave that a 3 out of 5 as well. I
gave that 2.5 out of 5. I don't know what it was. I just didn't feel like it clicked like the other matches, But like I say, that is it for second round. Out of the second round matches, what is your favourite match of the second round?
Most definitely Kairi Sane against Bianca Belair.
I would completely agree with you. I got my highest rating of the tournament so far. And this is the question. Will we see any of that be beaten in the quarterfinals? Can they take it the next step up? It's what we will answer it tomorrow on the Mae Young Classic quarterfinals on the WNR podcast. It's going to be a hell of a showdown, isn't it?
It is indeed, yes.
So to let us know what you think of the Mae Young Classic, how you're watching it, what your thoughts are, contact us on Twitter. We're on Twitter at WWE Network Review or
at Vince McDan WWE.
I'm at J_Rollins. We've also got a friend.
We have got a friend. He's been a bit quiet as of late. He's been choking himself, but he is at Mini Chris Benoit.
Yeah, well, MCB did send me a DM the other day and said that he's got a lot of pictures lined up for release soon, so that's something to look forward to. Also on Facebook, aren't we?
Facebook, yes. You can come and find our page and give us a like with the WWE Network Review podcast, or you can come and find me and add me as a friend. I am Vince McDan.
Across all the Google platforms, Google Plus, WWE Network Review, send us an email, the WNRpodcast @gmail.com, and also YouTube, where we've got latest clips going up there. Podcasts go at the same time as they do other places like SoundCloud.
On your phone.
We're also on Spreaker Radio, where we've got the live show, Stitcher Radio, iTunes, where you can download, subscribe, rate and review there. But that is it. We'll be back tomorrow, or maybe today, depending on release, later today, for the quarterfinals. I have been James Rollins, and as always, I was joined by
Dan White.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and bye.
Bye.